Are people right now making 5 to 6 figures just doing assessments? They're not even doing the regular 9 to 5 odd hours, 40 hours a week of therapy to get bread. There are people right now who are just making money doing assessments. And if you're out there and you're a clinician and you're like, yo, I'm trying to find a side hustle to do, there's something else out there, this is the video from you. So the first assessment I want to talk to you about today is what's called a forensic assessment. So there are people who are unfortunately caught up in the criminal justice system. And a lot of the times there are certain specifics of their case that can only be spoke about through the lens of a clinician. And they need an expert person in the field to come in and speak to those type of incidents. We just witnessed this in the Diddy trial. Like, we just witnessed them bring a psychologist in to talk about the mindset of somebody who would have been in Cassie's situation, to give greater context on why some behavior might have been ongoing, and understanding why certain things didn't occur. And we just watch this psychologist make $6,000 for an hour of her time. And so we see on the highest level, like that's probably the highest level it gets, is the Diddy trial. So we see $6,000, but on the lower level, there are court cases going on every single day where there are people who have mental illness or some type of mental disorder that is a part of their trial. So you can actually come in and work with a lawyer. You can actually come in and work with prosecutors or work with public defenders and be able to be an expert on certain topics of cases. Next one, CPS assessments, Child Protective Service assessment. Every day there are thousands of kids that get caught up in protective services for whatever those reasons are. And they need clinicians like ourselves to come in and speak to the mental clarity, the mindset, the psychological stability of parents and individuals that are in the case as well. There might be some times where they need somebody to interview the mother to see, hey, is this mother in the right mindset to be able to get her kids? Or they might have a case where they need a therapist to speak to all the members in the family and report back on what they found, to what they believe might be an accurate assessment on the psychological stability of the family, so that the children can either go back, or does it reinforce the reason that the children shouldn't go back? I just had my supervisor tell me that this was one of her side hustles, and that she was able to charge $100 an hour, and the max you can bill is for 15 hours. So that's $1,500 a case. And another caveat to this is, the more people involved in the case, the more she was able to bill. And so she said she walked away, the most she ever got paid for doing the case was about $3,000. Now, it is a lot of paperwork that goes into it. It is a lot of due diligence. It is a lot of phone calling. It is a lot of hours that you have to spend. But this is definitely something that you can do outside of your 9 to 5 if you're looking to make some money on the side. The last one I'm going to talk to you about is substance use assessments. There are people, because of certain criteria in their parole, they have to go get treatment. In order to get treatment, they have to have an assessment done to say, hey, yes, this person is indeed struggling with some type of alcohol disorder, some type of substance disorder, and they need that paperwork to get into detox. They need that paperwork to get into certain treatment facilities or rehabilitation facilities. And so you can make money by doing these type of assessments. So let me know if this helps y'all in any way. If you ever heard of any of these assessments, if you have any history, drop it down in the comments. You know, I do talk back to you guys. I do comment back. Let me know what you want to hear about next. And until then, hey man, be blessed.